If you've ever been to a financial advisor and they told you to start preparing for retirement immediately, I can tell you they've never collected sports cards. Everyone, including my own mother, will tell you to take advantage of employer retirement savings like a 401k, open a Roth IRA, and invest in the stock market. That's not living. That's preparing a comfortable landing strip to destination death. Give me a one-way ticket on PSA Airlines full of turbulent, adrenaline-pumping, card-grade reveals. So let's get ready to not so gracefully slip into our golden years, and let's reveal some aces. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Tuxbucks here, and today is my first ever PSA submission reveal. I did a previous video previewing my submission. It was only 15 cards. It was my very first. It was very nerve-wracking. So we're going to see how I did. Full disclosure, I couldn't help myself. I looked at the grades. So I know I'm not going to be as surprised as I would on a true reveal.
It's all ruined.
So again, it was 15 cards, primarily football. So we're going to dive right into it here. If you guys like these kind of videos, would like to see more, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're well on our way to 1,000 subs, and I would love if you guys could help me get there. Let's do it together. All right, let's dive in here, open this up. It's interesting because I caught the FedEx guy right as he got to the door. My girlfriend had a doctor's appointment, and as soon as I pulled up, he was standing at the door waiting for me. No one wants to look at a brown paper box. So here we go, 15 cards. So, and I'm also going to read, Panini sends a sheet with their quote-unquote declared value of each card. I find it interesting. I will have in the on-screen the cost of grading, raw value, all the financials for each card. And by the way, that intro, sports card is a hobby. It is not an investment. I don't care what anybody tells you. This is no way to kind of plan for retirement. So let's just get right into this. We're gonna have, first we have a Myles Garrett blue cracked ice. I think this looked really good to me. It looked sharp, and it got a 9. And the declared value from Panini is 75 bucks. So we're gonna put our 9s over here, our 10s over here. Next, we got a Justin Herbert rookie card, and this looked really clean. I bought this pretty cheap. I bought this in a Mosaic debut for like 20 bucks a while ago. Sent it off to PSA, and it got a 10, Gem Mint 10. Very nice. And according to PSA, this is a $100 card. I disagree with that. This is at least $125. And if he starts performing, that's at least a $150 card, roughly. Next, this is an Earl Campbell Downtown out of Optic. Downtown's grade really well. They're got a pretty fair gem rate. I sent it off, and that got a 9. And PSA's value was $190. I think raw's like $150, which I found out kind of doing more research post-submission. Downtowns really aren't, especially those kind of cards, maybe if it's a Burrow or top QB, they're really not worth rating. There's another Downtown, which if you haven't seen out of my video, we did a Downtown chase. That was crazy. Go check it out. So this, again, looked clean to me, and that got a 10. Very nice. And PSA's value on that is $190. I don't jive with that at all. Next is an Anthony Richardson. This is I think a Fuchsia Mini Diamonds. Was it out of 150, 199? I was concerned about this. It had print lines kind of all over it, but that's part of the design with this. So, and it got a 9. I guess maybe I'm looking at it centering. It is heavy on the right. It's probably what it got hit for on the 9. So the lines are just kind of part of the process. So not too great. So far, 2 10s, 3 9s. This was a Tom Brady. Oh, and the PSA value on that was $100. Probably not the case. So a Tom Brady. This is a Mosaic Orange Fluorescent. You know, low value card, but Mosaic does grade very, very well. And that got a Gem Mint 10. And they have this at 35 bucks. I'm going to say it's a little bit more, like 40, 45. So there's a 10. So now we're even Steven. Here is a Desmond Ritter Storm Chasers out of Mosaic. This looks super clean to me as well. Centering is nearly impossible to tell really on a card like this. But surface looked good, edging looked great. And that got a 10, and PSA's estimated value is 50 bucks. Again, disagree. You know, hopefully, especially if he does well to start the season. Here we got a Rashad White Genesis. You know, running backs obviously aren't the most valuable. In retrospect, you know, maybe it's kind of a prospect play, hoping he pops off in the season. Maybe has a good game or two to start the season. They're going to be a horrible team, the Bucks, but you never know. And that got a 9, and PSA's value on that was $60. You know, my goal was on this was to get a 50% gem rate for my first submission. If I could hit that, I feel like, you know, I would consider that a success. This is a 2022 Classics Patty Mahomes Timeless Tribute Gold. It's numbered out at 99, and that got a Gem Mint 10. Very nice. And PSA has that at $50. Next up, we got a George Pickens Illusions Gold Mystique. That's numbered out of 25, I believe. And that got a Gem Mint 10. Not too bad. And an acetate, from what I understand, acetates are pretty hard to gem up, but it looked clean to me because you got to watch the edging. It's the roughest spot on an acetate, but that looked clean. And PSA's value on that was 70 bucks. Next up, Jalen Waddle 21 Mosaic Reactive Blue. I bought this for like $4, I think. You know, nice color match on it, and I know the grade on this, but it got a 6.
Inconceivable! You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
I do not know how that got a 6 at all. I looked it over. It looked good to me. I didn't see any dents. Still don't see anything in the light. You know, there were no print lines. I don't understand why this got a 6 at all. Corners were good. Don't understand. And I think PSA's value on this was 50 bucks. That's clearly wrong. Who knows what their value means? I don't know where they get that stuff from. It's strange. So we're going to put that next to the 9s. I'd probably just be better off cracking that and selling it raw. Sean Taylor 2022 Prism Red Wave. Nice color match. I saw the grade on this, and then I looked at the image preview, and I realized like I was off on this. That got a 9. The centering on the bottom is heavy, and it's a little on the left heavy. So otherwise it was, you know, clean. And that's something, you know, centering you should not ever miss. And PSA's declared value is 50 bucks on that. Yeah, that's totally off. It's not a $50 card. Next up, we got a Caleb Williams 2022 Bowman University Pink Refractor, a future #1 pick in the draft. This looked very clean to me as well, I believe. I don't have my notes in front of me. I do make notes on the cards, and that got a 9, and PSA's value on that was 50 bucks. We're almost kind of at 50%, but not quite. This is a 2022 certified Desmond Ritter. They call it the 2022 insert. Everybody calls it like the graffiti. It's numbered out of 25 as a gold, and that got a Gem Mint 10. And PSA's value on that, insanely, was 190 bucks. I'm not sure if it's going to sell for that much. This is a hard card to gem up with all the color on it. It's a cardboard stock foil, you know, very hard to grade. So that is nice to see that we gemmed on that. And last but not least, we've got a Barry Sanders 2022 Prism Blue Wave, a nice color match. Again, same deal. I noticed why this didn't gem. It got a 9. The centering top to bottom was just off. And PSA had this at 60 bucks, which I disagree. So there you have it. We were almost 50%. This Jalen Waddle, we were even Steven on the 9s and 10s. 7 and 7, and then this Jalen Waddle. So we're at, 40, what is that, 47%. Not bad. I will take it for my first submission. I'm trying to get another one out. I'll do a preview video on that. And let me know in the comments below if you think of any of these cards I shouldn't have graded, bad choices on my part, or any tips and tricks you have for PSA submissions. Let me know, because I am still learning. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to help support the channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for spending even just a minute of your time with me today. And until next time, peace out.